Right. Before I actually talk about Perry's question and about whether these plans cost the same, let me just cover some of these advantages that we've got with our flexi hosting model, right? And I've already spoken about this to some extent, but like I said earlier on, you can satisfy every single customer's needs. You do not need to manage any inventory or any initial bulk purchases. There are no monthly or annual commitments, so you only pay us when your customers pay you, and you can basically either buy one package a month or 10 or 200 or 2,000 packages a month. It's completely up to you. You sell without worrying about running out of disk space or bandwidth because there is no bulk package, right? So you're customizing each plan as and when your customer needs it. And if your customer wishes to upgrade or downgrade, even that is going to be possible very soon. In fact, you can let your customers, and of course you can let your customers choose between Linux or Windows, and you also get this with an integrated billing system, which is the reseller control panel that you use right now, absolutely free of cost. So essentially, if you look at a lot of other models, you've got a separate control panel which allows you to provision your packages. You've got a separate control panel for all your billing for those packages, and then you have a separate control panel to be able to manage the hosting packages that have been created. With us, you have one consolidated control panel which allows you to do the billing, the provisioning, and the management of all those packages. So Perry, here you go. And the prices, as you can see, are right in front of you. In fact, this is available for all of you to see. What's going to happen is that over a period of time, depending on the configuration of the plan, your prices will vary accordingly. So for example, if you actually create a plan where the disk space is anywhere between 0 to 1 GB, your bandwidth is anywhere between 0 to 10 GB, and of course you get unlimited email accounts, so you can specify as many as you want, your price would be $1.49. Alright? If you specify more than 1 GB of disk space or more than 10 GB of bandwidth, then your price increases to $1.99 for every package on a per month basis. And if you want to set everything to unlimited parameters, you can do that at $2.49 per month per package. However, while these are the bands that will apply depending on the configuration of your packages, currently we're running a special introductory price, and this special introductory price will be running for a few months at least, where your price is going to be only $1.49 regardless of the parameters that you set. Okay, so no matter what parameters you set, whether it's unlimited, whether it's 1 GB, whether it's 100 MB, your price for every web hosting package on the Linux or Windows platform will be $1.49. We also have similar bands for email plans. However, there's a special introductory price even over here where all email only hosting packages are available for 35 cents per month. In fact, that's an amazing price for any sort of unlimited email plan or any sort of large email plan that you want to offer your customers. So in fact, I just want to take a minute to show you all of this within the control panel itself. So I'm just going to move screens right now. Right. So as you guys can see over here, I am actually logged into a demo reseller account on our demo server. And when I come to the settings section and click on manage products and pricing, I'm actually taken to the page you see in front of me. Now this is a page from where you can actually sign up and unsign up for products and services. So in case you're not already selling our hosting services, you can actually sign up over here. This is also the place from where you can actually manage everything that I've spoken about. So you can create as many different plans as you want by clicking on the create new plan button under the specific package or under the specific service that you want to create the plan for. So let's say I want to create a new plan for the Windows web hosting and email plan section. So I click on the create new plan button. Right. When I click on the create new plan button, as you can see in front of you, you can enter the plan name. I think there seems to be some lag because of the webinar software that we're using. But anyways, let me move on. Like I said, you can enter the plan name. You can specify the amount of web space. So there are some pre-filled options available in the drop-down in front of you. So you can specify any of these, or you can choose to customize it as per what you want. So when you click on the custom section, there's another text box that opens in front of you where you can actually specify the exact amount of space that you wish to offer. So let's say I want to offer 12 GB. I change MB to GB. Guys, once again, I just want to apologize for the lag that exists. It's actually the webinar software that's causing some amount of difficulty. But nevertheless, I'm going to move on. All right. I can leave the data transfer to 10 GB, but since I've already configured 12 GB for web space, I'll specify 100 GB for data transfer. And I will leave the email accounts to 5 and click on the create plan section. Right, so now you see a pop-up open in front of you which says that the plan has been created successfully, and for the plan default pricing has been set, and I will show you how you can actually manage the price for this plan. And this plan could be displayed on your super site by enabling it from the super site admin area. Once again, guys, the lag is the webinar software. I apologize for that, but quite honestly, today we've got more people attending this webinar than we have before, and honestly, I think there's some amount of load on the software because the response has been fantastic. It's been excellent for this webinar. Anyways, moving on, as you can see over here, there's a starter plan that has been created. Now, if I want to actually change the price that is set for this plan, I just need to click on the Manage Price section, and I can do that appropriately. So this is how you can create your plan, define your parameters, and set up the selling price for these packages. All right. So when ResellerClub says that it's offering you Flexi-Hosting, this is essentially what it means. It's offering you the ability to be able to customize your plans, to create as many plans as you want, define parameters, and set specific prices for each one of those plans that you created. This is something that didn't exist before. This is something that is there now, and this complemented with the pay-as-you-go model that we follow is phenomenal. It is an unbeatable hosting model that you should try out if you aren't already. So just to move on with the presentation, these are some of the features of Flexi-Hosting. It's a single domain hosting per package. You get advanced email hosting. You get to use our advanced email hosting platform where every single email account has 2 GB space allocated to this. And I just want to mention over here that the 2 GB space allocated per email account is outside of what you set for your web space. So when you're setting the web space parameter, as I showed you earlier on, you're not essentially setting it for any of the email accounts. Email accounts come with 2 GB fixed space per email account, which is once again more than what anybody else can offer you out there.